Hello, my name is Monica McCoy, and this is my mama, Doris Sheely.
I'm sorry.
We both suffered brain
Hello.
aneurysms, but I'm going to let my mom tell you about hers first. Mother?
Oh, okay. I don't remember a whole lot, but I'll tell you what I do recall. I believe it was in August in 2001. Yes, I had my aneurysm. I was at church, down in the basement, cleaning up, getting ready for the next Sunday. It was early morning. I drove out there by myself. There was no one there. And I was cleaning up. I went out to wash the trash can. And I bent over and I had this sharp pain in my eye. And the next thing I knew, well, I didn't even know it. I was down on the ground and the secretary was calling me. She saw me laying there. She called the ambulance and they came, contacted my husband and my daughter Jessica, and took me off to the hospital. And there I was, going in and out. But
Okay, so I had my brain aneurysm September of 2015, and I was at work when it happened. I felt like something was sucking the oxygen out of my head, and I heard a loud pop, and then I had the worst headache of my life. One of my co-workers then called the ambulance. We had a friend pass away from a brain aneurysm the day before I had mine, so my co-worker knew the signs of what was happening, and they took me to UC, and that's where my mom was taken to also, was UC. We both had surgeons from Mayfield, and we both had our aneurysms on the same side.
yes,
This side.
this side.
So, with having gone through it with my mom, my support system was aware of the things that would be necessary for my recovery, and my family stood by, our family stood by us all day, every day.
Yes.
And by the grace of God, we are still both here to talk about it.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. So we are truly blessed. My siblings have also gotten checked out to see, because my mother had one, I had one. I'm her eldest daughter too.
Yes.
I had one. And then upon some research from my sister, learned that my mother's grandmother also, she had a brain hemorrhage and she passed away from it. So I was in the hospital for about a month. I think we both were.
Yeah.
And then I was transferred to Drake for rehab. And from there, I came home. I was fortunate enough that I still have my senses. I can still smell and I can still taste. However, my mother, she lost her sense of smell and her sense of taste.
Yes.
Following the aneurysm. So even though we had almost identical ones, some of the residual things from it affected us differently. So, is there anything else you want to say?
I just realized that Monica and I are two of the blessed ones. although Monica's was more severe than mine, and I got to come home from the hospital. She had to go to Drake to recuperate, but we finally got her out of there.
Yeah, to do rehab.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay. So with that, I think for us too, or for me, it's making sure that I take my blood pressure medication, trying to eat healthier, cleaner, so that I can be here for my kids and grandkids, like my mom. She's here for her grandkids and her great-grandchildren also.
Yes.
So, I love you, Mom.
Thank you, darling. We've been through it, but thank God we're here.
Don't start crying.
I'm not going to.
Don't start crying, because we're here. You're
Been
gonna make
through a
me
lot.
cry.
But we're here.
Okay.
How did you get into the brain aneurysm?
I got into the support group. I received a phone call. I don't exactly remember whom from. I want to say Roberta, because Dr. Ringer was my surgeon who performed I have clips. He said my aneurysm looked like 2 Mickey Mouse ears. So I have clips, and Dr. Ringer, in fact, my family waited for Dr. Ringer to complete a surgery he was doing at another hospital, because they were told that he does a wonderful job, and that he did. So I received a phone call asking me about attending a meeting. I did, and I've been on the board ever since, helping out with anything that I can possibly help them with. We need to get the word out on brain aneurysms so that maybe some precautions can help someone else not to have to suffer as we did. Education is key.